The authors of the review are talking about a multi-system failure, and I would absolutely support that. We've got every key player in this is performing in a way that gives us the wrong result in this case. As for whether the drug company itself is culpable, I think it's fair to say that they have not provided a clear picture of their drug. They have an irreducible conflict of interest, they perform the studies, they provide the regulator with what the regulator asks for, but they do not go out of their way to present the benefits in a reasonable fashion or to give us a clear evidence on the harms. So I think it's fair to say that Roche has not performed well in this case. The system for drug regulation is clearly flawed. You have a situation where one drug regulator, the FDA, did a slightly more thorough job in this case, the EMA a less thorough job. They both had access in legal terms to all the information, but the EMA in particular did not seem to request or to look at all of the information it needed to do. And I think we have to say that the regulatory system has failed on top of an underlying cultural, long-standing situation where the evidence-based is funded and managed and held by the manufacturer. This review by the Cochrane Collaboration was funded by the UK government, and if the UK government does not listen to the findings, which clearly show that there is no scientific evidence to justify the use of this drug in a pandemic, if the government doesn't listen to that and stop stockpiling the drug, then it's very hard to understand what decisions they're making.
First of all, I'd like to welcome the report. We've been anticipating this for some time, naturally since we shared all of our clinical study reports with the group last year, which was a total of 77. And it is important to recognise that represented the entire sponsored data set of clinical trials that we conducted for Tamiflu right from its inception up to the present day. So we've been looking forward to seeing the report from them. That being said, we do disagree with their findings. And we feel that what we've said all along about Tamiflu, that what we've put in the label is what we can stand by and what our data shows. Our view of our trial data has remained unchanged, our labels have remained unchanged throughout all of this. And we still say that everything we've said in our label is what Tamiflu does, and we're very happy with that. Tamiflu's been on the market since 1999. It's authorised in 100 countries worldwide. That's 100 individual independent regulators. They have nothing to do with us. All that see our data and all have arrived at the same conclusion. The WHO continues to recommend, CDC continues to recommend, ECDC continues to recommend. There is a clear group consensus there about the utility and one other report. And I think that context is highly relevant.